Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the road to top 10 in Sun and Moon OU. Today we're going to be using a team with offensive Mega, well, it's not offensive Mega Scizor, but it is an SD Mega Scizor with U-turn, which is really good for getting in things like Bandit Tyranitar, which this team does have. Choice Scarf Kyurem pretty safely, or relatively safely, since a lot of Scizor switch-ins don't usually deal with Tyranitar or Kyurem very well, like Heatran and whatnot. Landorus on the Kyurem side, of course. But of course, if you guys are excited about the road to top 10 and have been enjoying the series, I do want to thank you all for the support. I would love if you leave a like or whatnot. And yeah, let's look at the team real quick. So you got SD Scizor, defensive variant, but with SD with 80 attack for some reason. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what these EV spreads do. I know that 192 or 24 speed investment is usually enough to outspeed most Magna Zones unless they're Choice Scarf. Also outspeeding like Skarmory, Pelipper, Politoed, things around there. We have a speedy Tapu Fini. I think I'll make it actually just 1 point higher because I want to be faster than Magearna. Another thing I can actually make it is faster than maybe Smeargle, but I don't think Sticky Web is run as much. We'll see though if I bite my words. We have Choice Band Tyranitar, the Magma Storm Toxic Protect Heatran. The same Landorus I've been spamming most of the road top 10. I think this is one of its best sets, honestly. And then we have Choice Scarf Kyurem Black with Ice Beam, Outrage, Fusion Bolt, and Earth Power. So let's just look for a battle. I'll look at our points when we get there. Actually, we might as well look at the ladder where we are right now. I think we decayed just a couple points. I haven't played any games. We're 1896. I think we were 1898 last time, but same thing. Number 65 on the ladder, and top 10 is... Ooh, we have an annoying game versus a Scizor, versus a Zapdos team. Very weak to Choice Band Tyranitar, but we are very annoyed by Dugtrio, of course. So we are, well, top 10 is 1985, so we have a ways to go, about 100 points. We can look at our rank right now. We are 46 and 5. So anyway, a few big threats to me. Obviously, Dugtrio is a giant threat. Zapdos is a huge threat to me as well. No real good crunch switch-ins though. I want to lead off with Landorus because it matches up well naturally versus something like no pressure, so it's static Zapdos. Okay, so it matches up well naturally versus something such as Chansey, even Lele to an extent, depending on if I get off my Intimidate first. I can see if it's modest or not. But they should always run Timid. But it leads off with Zapdos. I don't see pressure, so I'm assuming that it would be a static variant. He could Volt Switch immediately. That's annoying. I'm going to go out to Heatran. Hoping he does just go for the Hidden Power Ice. And I do have the Magma Storm, so I'm not as worried about Dugtrio. And if he goes out to Dugtrio or Chansey, well, Dugtrio, if I do land it, I do knock it out, which is a good thing. And if he stays in, the Magma Storm does trap him, and I can hit him with Toxic after. If he does go Chansey, I get the Toxic that, which would be really nice. And beating that 1v1 with Toxic is pretty good. Again, we don't see pressure on Zapdos, so I'm not sure how fast I am. And we find out that he is slower than Landorus, so that's good to know. I would have been able to get rid of him right there, which is annoying, which is actually really frustrating because, as you can see, SD Scizor is very good versus my opponent's team, and Zapdos is his one answer to it. And he's smart to sack his Scizor, that way he can get in Dugtrio, but it's really annoying, very frustrating that I did miss the Magma Storm versus the Zapdos, because now Dugtrio is going to be able to revenge kill me with the Earthquake. So, a little bit frustrating, and by a little bit, I mean pretty frustrating, not going to lie. But we can go out into our Landorus here, and just get up our rocks, and then what we can do is just smack down Zapdos if he wants to go out to that. He actually goes hard Lele as we're able to get up rocks. So I don't want to go Scizor because he can definitely HP Fire. Psychic is also an option he can do. He could also double out to Dugtrio. I want to make the Tapu Fini play as a pivot because if he does try and double, not only do I get rid of his terrain, I get to find out what type of damage he is. That does 40%. So I want to calc that just to see. I don't know if that's Scarf or not. /calc. That looks like Scarf damage. It should be Scarf damage. Tapu Fini. Actually, I'll just import this real quick. I should have imported the entire team, to be honest, but let's see. Tapu Fini. Custom set. Wow, this is funny how if I got rid of Zapdos immediately, Scizor just destroyed him. Like, so easily. Tapu Lele. Choice Specs Moonblast does a lot more, so that's either Scarf or some other variant of it. Nature Madness is pretty no drawback. I get off 50% on anything coming in, or if he stays Lele, it gets in range of Ice Beam, which is really nice. And what I want to do is, I guess this could be Scarf. I'm thinking it's Scarf, so I'll go Scizor. He's now in range of U-turn. Scizor can take the Moonblast, and I'm hoping it's not HP Fire, but I will U-turn. And the great thing is because, and it is HP Fire. Man, I could have Bullet Punch there, I guess to be safe, but I was trying to keep up offensive momentum because of Zapdos, but that obviously did not work out for me. So this is bad. This is definitely bad. I can go Landorus and knock him out with Earthquake, but I kind of want to go for Smackdown, predicting the Zapdos. But I don't want to be in the situation that, because I made that play, he's going to switch out after. I want to go for Knockoff so badly. I don't think you should stay in. I want to go for Smackdown so badly. I'm going to make the play. And, of course, he stays in. So I live the Moonblast anyway, but, like, I lost my Scizor, which was really my win con. Goes Lottie. I guess he's going to Healing Wish or double. Like, what are you going to do? I can just sack my Tapu Fini here. Chansey's just the biggest problem, but as long as I have a Choice Band Tyranitar alive, I can crunch everything. So that's one thing I'm depending on. He could also double right now into Ductrio if he wants to. Doesn't really lose me much if he does that. I guess Healing Wish could also happen. Maybe Defog, I suppose. But we will go Tapu Fini. I switched out first, so he did not double. As he goes right for Psychic. And what I can do is just go right to cure him. And just click Ice Beam. It should do 276. Ice Beam should do 65%. I'm gonna click Scarf Ice Beam. I don't want to go. I couldn't Revenge Kill him right there with Tyranitar because Ductrio would be able to Revenge Kill me. So Ice Beam does not KO. Come on, man. I mean, Misty Terrain is in my favor here, which is really nice. But Ice Beam not KOing is bad because I took so much unnecessary damage. Chansey does come out. Yep. He should sack Lottie, to be honest, but I'm gonna go Tyranitar. Just in case he doesn't sack Lottie first. Yeah, as he goes for Toxic, nice Misty Terrain, forgetting about it. And what he should do right here is sack Lottie. So what I am gonna do is double out into Landorus, expecting him to sack Lottie. He should not stay in, just in case I'm banded or whatnot. You should definitely sack Lottie here to get in Ductrio. As he goes Lele, which is even better for me because I don't have to worry about that Mon and the fact that I am faster. Already confirmed. And Lottie dies, Lele dies, Lottie dies, like I said. Zapdos could come out. If he goes Chansey, I will Z-move it. What percentage am I? I'm at 114 actually. I don't even have to Z-move it. I can Earthquake Chansey first. We'll go Tyranitar right here on the Zapdos' HP Ice. And what he should do is still sack Lottie. Like, you should sack Lottie. So I'm actually going to double out into my Landorus. I don't think you should sack this. Okay, you know, I think he's just trying to lose to... He looks like he's legitimately just trying to lose to my Tyranitar. What item are you running? I don't get that play, because if he sacks Zapdos, yeah, he gets to kill me with Ductrio, but then I win with Earthquake into Z. How much does Z move do to Chansey? Let me just know this real quick. Custom sets. Z, that's not my set. Z-Fly. Jolly. Z-Fly does 58 to 68%, so it's close. Anyway, if he decides to stay in here, then I'll go Tyranitar. Obviously, and what I will do is just... I want to Crunch so badly. Crunch is just my play. Even if he sacks Lottie here. Yeah, he decides to discharge, so Crunch is definitely my play. And we do knock him out with the Sandstorm damage, so I don't care that he goes Ductrio to Revenge Kill me. I can go out to cure him after. Yeah, Revenge kills me with Ductrio. I can go Landorus and click Earthquake. I go Landorus and click Earthquake here. Screech, sacking Lottie, doesn't make a difference. I don't understand some of his plays. He actually opts to get up Stealth Rock, so I'm going to be able to knock out that. And if Chansey comes in, it is in range of a Z-Fly. Interesting. It does 58%, so it comes down to this. Does he double here? No, he did not, so I knock him out. Yep. I don't know what the hell happened, but I won this game. There were some plays I definitely didn't agree with on my opponent's part, but now we are 19-20, so I can't really complain. But this game was just weird. Like, I don't understand why Zapdos was sacked. I don't understand why Tapu Lele came in when Latias was at 1%. Like, I don't know what he was really trying to do there, but obviously it worked out for me. I'm not going to complain. I should have bullet punched Lele, but I thought that if I BP'd Lele, he loses so much from losing Lele, as he can't revenge kill. He can't revenge kill Scizor, and me keeping Scizor alive can SD up on Chansey, can SD up on Dugtrio, can SD up on Latias, and literally Zapdos is the only there. And if I Bandit Pursuit Trap it with Tyranitar, he loses. So I was thinking in the long run what would happen. And then again, none of that would have happened if I just hit the Magma Storm early on versus Zapdos. I then just Toxed it and proceed to beat it and then SD up with Scizor and win. So, like if he went Lele directly on Scizor, I would go hard Tyranitar, get up the sand, take the HP Fire, take the Moonblast after, knock him out with Crunch, or just spam Crunch really and get a kill. Or even just pursued it. And basically, what I would try to do from that point is make it so he doesn't... Basically, I go win with SD Scizor, but whatever, we won. Wow, multiple Scizors in multiple games. That's cool. Have not seen that in a while. Anyway, Kyurem is really nice in this. I have to be careful around the Garchomp as well as the Scizor. Kyurem is very nice in this game. Yeah, I can click Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Ice Beam is 2 KO, 2 KO. Literally Scizor is the only thing stopping it. He's probably thinking the exact same thing. I actually want to lead off with... Landorus matches up well versus everything that's not Kyurem. So I'm going to lead off with Landorus, as it leads off with the big black Kyurem. I do get off Intimidate first, so that's good to know that I am definitely faster. That's good to know for later anyway. As you can see, Intimidate did activate before Terravolt, so we know we are faster. Once I get up Rocks, he does have a potential Defogger in Scizor. He does have a potential Defogger in Scizor, but I'm going to go directly into Tapu Fini because of the fact that he could have Ice Beam here. As he goes right for Fusion Bolt, which does not do much at all. Nice. And we'll just Nature's Madness and get off 50% on something coming in. Oh, and he goes Scizor. Great. And we landed as well. Lovely. So I actually don't want to bother going for Taunt here because he should U-turn. I'm going to go for another Nature's Madness and get him even lower. Like, I get the play right, but, like, it didn't work out for me. I would have gotten Scizor so low to the point of just, like, my own Scizor can win. And which is the reason why I made that play. Also the fact that he can't switch in on Ice Beam well. So, a little bit of regret on that, but... At least Bandit Crunch now, 2 KOs everything. Doesn't matter if you're a Fairy type. Doesn't matter if you're Coco. Does not matter. Tran is good here. I don't want him Volt Switching or Thunderbolting. Though I obviously went Heat Ran. Mainly, I was thinking he might go for U-turn, and I didn't want to keep in Tapu Koko. I didn't want to go Landorus as well against the HP Ice. But he goes hard Zygarde. Smart play. We'll go Landorus just to get up Rocks. Again, we want some momentum on this guy, especially with the fact that Scizor is so low. This is Bandit 1000. Not my day today, huh? Just not my day. I love it. I love it. Just not my day. Just lost my Zygarde to a crit. I don't know. The game just doesn't want me to win. Fire Fang? Fire Blast? What set are you on, Garchomp? He's defensive as hell. It's just not my day, man. The game really doesn't want me to win. That's just so annoying. And the fact that he Scarfed Lele as well, I could tell. Ice Beam gets a 2 KO. Basically, I got up Rocks. Everything would have been chipped. As much as Scizor was useful, I think I'm going for a game with Kyurem now. The Hacks is tilting me. Missing Nature's Madness. Getting crit by 1,000 arrows. Alright, so Kyurem at least gets to click Ice Beam here. No matter what play my opponent makes. And I don't have a ground immunity, or resist rather anymore. Slash immunity, obviously Landorus. But I'm able to knock out Garchomp, which was his rocker. So I have to deal with that. Lele is going to come out. He's definitely going to go for Moonblast. I'll go Heat Ran here. If he doubles out to Zygarde, so be it. Just goes for Psyshock. Let's go hard Tyranitar. Even if he goes Zygarde, that's fine. Not really, but not like I have an opposing, or rather a better player, right? And I'm actually just going to let my Kyurem take this damage so I can Ice Beam to a KO something. The fact that his Psychic Terrain is up means that he can't Bullet Punch me with Scizor. So, though I want a Fusion Bolt so badly, I'm going to go for Ice Beam. Man, any turn would have been nice. Having up Rocks there, you see that? That would have been an easy 2 KO with Rocks up. having rocks in general in this game. So he should roost here or U-turn. Gets in Zygarde, yep. Yep. Yeah, this is a garbage game. I'm sorry, but that was just straight up garbage. Like, losing Landers so early for absolutely nothing, which is faster than Adamant Choice Band Zygarde. So we lose points there, unfortunately, and that's going to shift my mood. So we're at 1894, so we're at less than we were when we started, even though we just got 1920, even though garbage keeps happening. So this will already be a longer episode, I could tell. I'm not going to let the hacks tilt me, but I will keep fighting for my wins. I will definitely do my best to fight for my wins. But that was just annoying, man. What is this? Cool team. I finally get to fight a Volcarona on a team where I don't have a Volcarona. Oh, I have Tyranitar. Tyranitar is really good versus him. I'm gonna lead Landers because if he leads off with, Landers is good because it gets off Intimidate versus everything and potentially rocks. If it leads Arrow, he has to taunt me, and it's probably Defog Scizor. So he has to taunt me because if I get a rocks, he's in a bad position. He should taunt me anyway. I'm thinking it's Defog Mega Scizor. Yeah, so I get to click Smackdown, and then I get to click Earthquake versus everything on his team, and he does not have a good Earthquake switch in at all. I'm actually assuming that his Breloom is Focus Sash, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I knock out Aerodactyl there. SD Scissor is really good if I can get rid of Volcarona, but obviously Volcarona is a giant threat, you know? If he brings in Volcarona directly on Landers, I know he has HP Ice. But then again, Smackdown doesn't tell you too much information. Breloom's probably Focus Sash, but I don't see a reason not to Z-Fly. It probably is Sash just on the this type of team, but it is not Sash, so I get rid of Breloom, my taunt wears off, I can get up rocks as well, or I can Earthquake Volcarona. I can Earthquake Volk after. So we get a 2-for-1 deal right there, which is really nice. What type of team is this though? Volcarona comes right out. Smackdown is 4 times effective, which is, this is 150, this is times 4, so what is that, Inferno Overdrive? That's fair. Well, you know what, show me your banded Stone Edge switch-ins from Tyranitar, because I'm looking for them, and I do not see a banded Stone Edge switch-in. You know I'm going to miss this, but I don't see a banded Stone Edge switch-in at all. If this crazy man tries and sets up here, he should go Scizor, or maybe Sack Muck, but, yep, nice, did not want to hit that anyway. Let's see if he's actually offensive too, which in this case then I made the wrong play by going Heatran first, but he goes for U-turn, so I guess we're okay. If he has HP Ground Volcarona, I still have to Toxic it no matter what. Hard Muck, interesting. So Muck is going to go for knockoff. What I want to do is just go Scizor and get off my Mega and U-turn. At least getting off my Mega immediately helps me out, and also I don't want him to have a random Flamethrower on this guy. So I'm just going to Mega and U-turn and then Defog. The bad part is if he does stay in, oh, he does, okay, that's fine. Basically, I'm going to Defog right here, and I was thinking if he did stay in and he went Volcarona, I could get the burn body on me, or on him, but rather if I get this, if I get Misty Terrain in, he obviously can't burn me with that, and I can just Defog away these rocks so I don't have to deal with them. Let him knock me out. Nice. Let's see if he has priority. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. It doesn't matter though. I get off a Moonblast here, and that actually puts him in range of U-turn. And because Misty Terrain is up, even if he goes Volcarona, I do not care. Because Misty Terrain is up, he can't burn me with the burn body, flame body, whatever you want to call it. I think what we do here is we go Heatran, because Tran can Toxic Volcarona. Well, obviously not now. What we actually do is go hard Tyranitar, because the Misty Terrain is up. So we go T-Tar on the HP ground, and I don't think he has Bug Buzz. Most don't. I can just click Bandit Crunch and do some massive damage to something, unless it's, of course, ooh, I got a defense drop, so hell yeah, I'm going for this, because I live that. Hell yeah, I'm going for this. Get that Scizor out of here. Get that Scizor out of here. And if he wants to go Mimic You and knock me out, he can. If he goes for SD, I beat him down. If he goes Volcarona, I will go for Toxic, because I do live in HP ground with my Heatran. Though at that point, I can also click Outrage. So we're going to Crunch here. We're going to be able to Crunch here, and then, ooh. And all I gotta do is, I believe, just U-turn out with Scizor, keep up offensive momentum. Though maybe I don't need to make this play, to be honest, because I can Fusion Bolt win. Can't I? U-turn's the play not to give him Volcarona in. Though Bullet Punch obviously beats Mimikyu. Yeah, U-turn's still the play. Doesn't matter. I bust his disguise, which is what I want to do. And we go Heatran. Because I live his hit. I go for Magma Storm. Assuming we connect, of course. There's no point in protecting because I want this to be a double down. So I'll just click Toxic here. Yep, no point in protecting. And then I can just go right to Kyurem and click Outrage versus Volcarona. And if Outrage doesn't knock it out, I knock it out with Bullet Punch from Scizor after the Outrage damage. So that was fine. Of course, I'm still a little bit upset about the last game. But ooh, and he even gets the Burn Body at the end. But Kyurem Black does win. We're at 1906. 20 minutes in and I got 10 points, man. 20 minutes in and I got 10 points. That's annoying. Alright, we'll keep going though, of course. It is the road to top 10 and I'm going to try my best. This is part of the reason why like road to top 10 is like, I get so frustrated in it when things don't go my way. Like that last game was so winnable, man. Like with Rocks easily made the difference too because there was no switch into Ice Beam. You saw that turn he went Scizor. If I hit the Nature's Madness too, obviously, but that's me using a move that misses, right? That's on me. But to be crit, like there's not much I can do to prevent that. Especially on a team that this team isn't running Tangrowth, man. My best switch into Zygarde are Scizor, which can eat a hit, I suppose, and my non-defensive Landorus, and my Tapu Fini, which doesn't eat a hit. So I'm actually going to import the entire team. We got a game as well. I see it on the side. Let me import that team. Ooh, really cool team. And he has a Celesteela, which is just a big threat to this team, man. Really big threat to this team. Alright, so Terrakion 2. Oof, everything is just a giant monster. Landorus with Rocks is important. Landorus also deals with a lot of his team on its own right. I don't think he should stay in here. I really don't understand him staying in right there, especially because I could have went for the Z move, but I'm going to double out into Heatran right now, just in case. I want to give him the illusion that I don't have the Z Fly. I want to give him that illusion that I don't have the Z Fly, and he's Smooth Rock on turn, on he Powder too. I'm actually going to go for Toxic here, expecting him to Rocks. If he Earthquakes, he gets me, but I really thought he would Rock there, and this works out a lot better for me than it could have in general. But yeah, I switched out, which gives him the illusion that I don't have Sweet Fly, and I get the Toxic off on Hippowdon. So that's amazing. So Landorus is an easy switching for me. I'm actually thinking about going for Magma Storm / Earth Power here, predicting him to want to go Terrakion. But I need Heatran to beat a lot of his team. So I'm actually just going to go Landorus just to get off the Intimidate. As he goes right for that Earthquake. Nice. And I'll go for Smackdown here, just in case he goes Celesteela first. And what I want to do, because Earthquake is so easy for me now, I'm actually going to click the Z Fly. He could Protect, but I think he'd go Tangrowth first. I don't want to click Z Fly yet. He went Drill, which is on a balloon. Oh, okay, so that makes it a little bit harder to deal with. So we're definitely going to switch out to Scizor here. I guess he could SD, but as long as I U-turn and break his balloon, we're good. I don't want to risk him critting me. I'm gonna go for Bullet Punch. Like, if he does crit me, it'll be better if I get rid of his balloon here. As he goes for Rapid Spin. Alright, so we can U-turn. This mon doesn't do much this game anyway. And I get to bring in my my Landorus after getting off the Intimidate, and I get to get off an Earthquake as well. He shouldn't sack this. He should actually switch out into Hippowdon or Celesteela, but he does opt to sack his Extra Drill, so that's nice. Something to revenge kill my Kyurem, and my Scizor can actually roost up later. Though Scizor is good for Terrakion and Slowking, now the Extra Drill is gone. It's just the Celesteela is something that's scaring me. I don't even need Tangrowth to be gone, to be honest, to win. I don't. Terrakion comes out. We'll go Tapu Fini here. This could be SD, some sort of setup move, but I have Bullet Punch in the back as well as Kyurem Black, so he goes for Rockium, Continental Crush. Yep. I am gone. Why does he move? Wait, what? Why? Well, he just put himself in range of Bullet Punch, so I'll take that. Hell yeah, I'll take that. I will definitely take this. And now I can go right out to cure him. And I think we're going to predict the Slowking to want to come out. Though Celesteela is also an option he can make. Ice Beam is the better, no drawback. I'm actually going to predict him to save this. And he should go Slowking. You should not sack this. Hippowdon is even better for me because this is probably the freest roost. That's actually the best roost, the easiest roost of all time. Yeah, because he gets worn down, and and because of this roost, I'm even in a better position to take on Terrakion. And the great thing about Celesteela is, yeah, you can get off your Leech Seed here, predicting me or whatnot, but what do you have for Heatran? Unless you have Earthquake, which I doubt you would have on a team with literally 5 Mons that can beat this Pokemon. So I'm going to double out to my Tyranitar here, expecting to want to go Slowking, because I think I just clicked Crunch and 2-KO everything. Hippowdon's so low. Hey, you're that YouTube guy, yeah? Yeah. I will Z-move that Tangrowth, though it doesn't matter in this game. I want Rocks up again. Oh. Anyway, Protect or I think that Protect or Slowking is coming. I would definitely go Slowking here. I guess you could make a crazy Tangrowth play, but I think Tyranitar is the best play because I would go Slowking. Yep. And this is banded, so like I said, I 2 a KO or get a kill on something. Gone. So we get rid of Slowking. Nice. I get to spam Ice Beam now. Terrakion can come out and obviously click Close Combat. So if it does, I guess I go Landorus as well. But Slowking being gone, he thought I Pursuit. I know you like the what? I like Slowking. Is it the... I know you like the choice bands? I mean, this is CB. You are not wrong, my friend. Yeah, Terrakion was his best play here. So Scissor wins. That's not the play. As much as I want Rocks, Landorus is my best play. On Close Combat. I can't believe he actually edged there, but yeah, Landorus is my best play. I just get a U-turn here on the Celesteela. Then we go out into our Heatran. We hit the incoming Hippowdon with this Magma Storm. Please land. Thank you. We hit the incoming Hippowdon with this Magma Storm, and I just click Earth Power, and then he goes to Terrakion and clicks Close Combat, or Poison knocks it out, my bad. So every single time Heatran comes out, I get a kill, is what I'm trying to say. Tyranitar does the least, I think. Because Kyurem can Ice Beam and everything. So I think Tyranitar does the least, though it does potentially give him a sub. Yeah. But the great thing is, because of that defense drop, I can always go Scizor. I do live 1 Close Combat. Let me just make sure my Scizor does, but I'm positive I do, because I need a Roost at this point. I'm positive I live Close Combat from Terrakion, though. 34 to 40%, Jesus. I live that. I go for Roost here, and if you go Celesteela, you turn out to Heatran, and then I click Magma Storm once Sand is gone. Basically, as long as Scizor is near full, I can take on any variation of Tangrowth, even HP Fire variants. I can take on Celesteela, and Scizor can just put in a little bit of work here. But I really do think that Tyranitar was my best sack, though Crunch did kill every Mon when it came in. Oh, that's okay. That man is in Thailand. Ooh. Like, let's say he Close Combat. Like, the only thing, I don't want to say it, but if he does crit me here, I would lose my Mon. I pray he doesn't. Because I can always U-turn on this. Can't remember how much damage Heatran has. 80. I wasn't gonna tell him, but might as well. Who cares? Anyway, Tangrowth comes out. Is it HP Fire? It should be HP Ice on this team. And we're gonna Swords Dance. Yeah, that's fine. +2 to Assault Vest Tangrowth. How much do you take? Scizor. Tangrowth. Tangrowthingtons. Each one does 92 to 108, so Tangrowth dies. Yep. And I get him Cure, and he even sacked Tangrowth, so now all I gotta do is hit a Magma Storm when I bring in Heatran. And I win versus Celesteela and whatnot. In fact, I'll just Fusion Bolt here. That doesn't matter. I'm max attack. I don't care if he kills me. I go out to Heatran after, and all I gotta do is hit. Scizor does live 2 close combats, and I can U-turn. This is gonna do a ton anyway. He misses on top of that, so unfortunately that is gonna be game. I think his play was to Heavy Slam though, and then go Terrakion and dodge, but I think it was over anyway. But that sucks though. That miss does suck. But yeah, Fusion Bolt, Kyurem Black coming through. I think you had to dodge Magma Storm to win though. Yeah, but like, yeah, that he did have to dodge Magma Storm to win. Fusion Bolt doesn't miss. And all I gotta do is click Fusion Bolt twice and I win the game. Even if he gets like double protects, I don't think it makes a difference. But he really did have to dodge Magma Storm to win. Max Spadef. It doesn't matter. It's Heatran. It doesn't beat me 1v1. You still have to dodge Magma Storm. What does Max Spadef mean? This is Heatran. This is Heatran. If anything, what he should have, if Max Spadef mattered, then you should have knocked me out with Heavy Slam to get the Spadef boost. Because you didn't Leech Seed recover enough to live a hit from Heatran at like 20%. His only way of winning was dodging. Anyway, we knock out Terrakion upon switching. Crit didn't matter. And then we just click Fusion Bolt again versus Celesteela. Kyurem Black is going to get this win at the end. Doesn't get the double protect, and that'll be a good game. So, he did have to, I think he did have to get the dodge. But maybe if he like Leech Seeded, then sacked Terrakion, then protected, maybe. But I could always just go Scizor and then U-turn out into Heatran and just click Magma Storm, not giving him the boost. And basically be able to click, Fusion Bolt at the end because I was not in range of rocks, even after Leech Seed recovery. I would switch out anyway, is what I'm trying to say, so. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing. So we're number 42 on the ladder. Man, I'm so sad about that one game. Like, even though I know it would have been hard. Hell yeah, it would have been hard. Like, this team, Bandit Zygarde is annoying. It's Bandit Zygarde. Like, what? And something like Garchomp, thankfully was defensive, is annoying too. Bandit Zygarde only does 35 to 42%, so we lived after rock. Well, sometimes. I didn't realize how little it did. So if I Mega Evolve next time, we know. Now we know. And Thousand Arrows only has 16 PP as well, so. It doesn't show the PP here. Anyway, we're looking for another one. This team was actually made, I believe, before Lopunny, Gallade, and Gardevoir were out. But with the double steal plus Bandit, Tyranitar, Scarfer, we should be okay. Not sure how I feel about Tapu Fini on this team, but it is the defogger that fits. I just have to be careful because obviously getting up the misty terrain is detrimental towards my, my own team because Kyurem Black main. Ooh, speaking of which, SD Scissors is really good in this. If I can weaken Cartana. I don't know why I was yelling in that mod joint saying, yeah, I saw that. SD Scissors is really good. Let me just see how much you do to Cartana. Not that Cartana can beat me, but 35. So plus 6 does, I'll never get there, but 59 and 69. Okay, that's good to know. I want to lead Tyranitar because if he leads Greninja or Clefable, this is a great lead for me. Not decent anyway. I click Crunch because there's no Choice Band Crunch. Oh my god, whoops. I forgot. I forgot what generation I was playing for a second. Oh my god. Okay, so I made a bad play. Stone Edge was the play I was talking about, but then I talked about no switch-ins. So I made a very bad play there. But we get Tapu Fini here at least, and we can defog. Man, I'm so mad at myself that I made that play, and I just took my Tapu Fini take damage for no reason. So I'm so bad. I was like, okay, no crunch vision because Lopunny didn't evolve. It's not like this thing's a fairy type. I could have actually clicked Stone Edge. Look at that damage. It would have easily. I mean, it's Choice Band, always 2 KOs, even max defense Clefable. But that makes me sad that I made that bad play. Either way, he goes Greninja, and it is female, so we know that it is Protean. That's always nice. I'll go right back on Tyranitar. He can beat Scarf, but he goes for Spikes. So I'll still click Stone Edge here either way. because no choice band Stone Edge switchings. Doesn't matter if you're ground type, doesn't matter if you stay this. I can defog later pretty safely. He hopefully thinks I'm bad because I went for Crunch versus Tyranitar. He unfortunately misses a Hydro Pump. I'm gonna miss a Stone Edge now. I did not miss my Stone Edge, so my Tyranitar stays at full HP, and we get rid of Greninja. So that's huge. One Bullet Punch switching gone. Cartana comes out. We go Lando first, just to get off the Intimidate. As he goes for Sacred Sword, gets a crit on me. But I just click Supersonic Sky Strike here. Whether he goes Landers, whether he stays in or not, this is my best play. Weakening Landers for Scissors Bullet Punch, getting rid of Cartana as well. He actually goes Clef, so Clef is going to take a ton if not get knocked out. Yeah, so Clef takes a ton, and I can just click Earthquake here and pick it off. Nice, so we get rid of Clef. We don't have to worry about rocks. Clef is gone. Cartana can obviously come out and do some damage. I want to... How much does that Sacred Sword do? Did not do enough at all. If Landers comes out, he might go for Rock Polish first, right? I would go for Rock Polish first. Lopunny obviously coming out would be a threat, especially because my Tapu Fini is so weakened. If he goes Hoopa, I go out to Tyranitar. And I actually don't click Pursuit, I click Crunch again. Lopunny comes out. Don't want him Ice Punching. I'm actually just going to Earthquake because I don't want him Power Up Punching either. Yeah, he goes for Return. So that doesn't knock me out. And we get off enough damage with this Earthquake to pull in range of Bullet Punch. So we're good. Scissors Bullet Punch is looking mighty nasty. And I can just set up Stealth Rock here. I can sack this. Like, I don't need this Mon. Is what I'm trying to say. We get in Scissor. We get off our Mega. And we can just go for not U-turn. We can just go for Bullet Punch. Knock out the Lopunny. Yeah, that damage was... I would not go for Ice Punch there if I was him either. Though, this is of course assuming he has it or not. If he does go Landers and I take Rocky Helmet, then my Scissor sets up on that. And if he stays in, I knock him out with Bullet Punch. So Lopunny is down. Hoopa can come out if it wants to. I guess it could be Bandit or whatnot, or Z-Snatch or something crazy like that. I don't know what set would be annoying. But if Cartana comes out, I U-turn into Kyurem and I click Ice Beam. If Landers comes out, maybe I go hard Kyurem actually. I think I go hard Kyurem if Landers comes out. If Cartana comes out though, I do U-turn. Hoopa comes out, so what we'll do is we'll sack Tapu Fini first. Could be Nasty Play, I suppose, but Kyurem deals with it. Though I guess getting off the outrage damage would be bad. But it is just Dark Pulse, and it is Specs as hell. Jesus. Modest Specs or Timid? Woohoo! Definitely not Modest. But I do not see a Crunch switch in, my friend. And the reason I'm clicking Crunch is because I don't want him setting up with anything. Crunch on Cartana does enough for SD, you know, boosted SD, whatnot. I don't want Landers setting up either. And I could potentially Outrage Sweep, so Crunch is my best play here. And he actually opts to stay in, so I'll be able to get rid of Hoopa there. As well as weaken my Misty Terrain, or weaken the Misty Terrain. So we go Scizor, because we take the Sacred Swords for days. And we just roost up on the Landers. Landers comes out. And I just U-turn out into my Kyurem right now. This isn't Rocks. This should be offensive. It Rock Polishes first. So I'm going to go Kyurem. And I'm actually going to sack my Tyranitar to the Stone Edge, which he should go for. The Super Continental Crush Stone Edge is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Oh, it's Supersonic Sky Strike, of course. So all I gotta do is click Crunch here, and then I click Bullet Punch and I knock him out. Yep. And Cartana cannot beat any of my Mons. And I click Bullet Punch here and knock him out. So it was actually Supersonic Sky Strike. I haven't seen that in a long time. Typically it's Continental Crush because it has more utility, being able to hit Celesteela and whatnot. And Cartana cannot win. I'm pretty sure it was Scarf Cartana too. So Cartana could not win there. We are at 1926. Where is that on the ladder? Where is 1926 on the ladder? Gen 7 OU. Number 36 on the ladder, 1926. I think we can keep going. I want a little bit more. I want just a little bit more. I want only 30 points this episode. I'm going to attempt to get a little bit more anyway. Hoping everything goes well. But yeah, my correct play was always going Tyranitar there because it would die to Continental Crush and then go back onto Kyurem and I think live, if I'm not mistaken. Stone Edge anyway. But obviously he wasn't Stone Edge, so yeah, I definitely lived Stone Edge. 64 to 76. After 2 layers of spike, I still took that. But that was my play. I hope you guys understood that play. Like, I had to go right into it, bait it out, sack my sack Tyranitar, but it ended up being a fly move, and I'm banded Tyranitar, of course. I can't believe I made that first turn, man. That's how you know it's late, I'm tired, and I'm going on tilt, because I was thinking about Stone Edge and Crunch, and I was like, okay, Lopunny is a Mega Evolved, I beat this, and I guess I thought about DVP, and I was like, okay, Clefable is especially defensive in DVP, and wants to take on Heatran and whatnot, wants to switch into that multiple times. That's just a bad play, man. Just a straight up bad play. So my opponent's very weak to SD Scizor, something I've said a lot of times already, I feel. I actually love offensive Landers as a lead. I actually love Landers in this in general. Faster than Hoopa, Ferrothorn threatens it, Tapu Fini, whatnot, Heatran. He gets off the Intimidate first, so I definitely don't want to stay in. We'll go Tapu Fini here. I don't want to take a Z move. I don't care if he's Choice Scarf U-turn. Yeah, it looks like he is Choice Scarf U-turn though. And I will definitely Nature's Madness this thing. Getting off half on Ferrothorn is amazing for me. It's leftovers as well, so we can defog these away immediately. Don't have to worry about this spike. Not at all, as he goes right out to Lopunny. Interesting that we went hard Lopunny. Are you Encore Lopunny? Because I'm clicking Moonblast here. It is Encore. Okay, so good play. Encore does not run Ice Punch though, or not typically anyway, so I'll go Landers first just to get off the Intimidate and then double back. Actually, if this is the case, I don't see a reason not to click Z-Fly right now. I weaken Tapu Fini to the point of Earthquake. I smack his own, what I'm assuming to be Scarf Landers, and like this thing gets obliterated. So, which I am faster than, by the way. So we knock out Tapu Fini, his Defogger, an annoying Mon, also stopping my Kyurem. Ice Beam is pretty free right now. Lopunny comes back out. I think we just go hard Scizor. Like, I eat the hit. And I can just Mega Evolve and Roost. I eat High Jump Kick for days. And if he wants to go Heatran, that's fine. I'll actually U-turn anyway. And he crits me, so U-turn was not the play there because he obviously crit me. But we do go Landers here. This does allow me rocks. As he goes out to his own Landers, so that's good. I'm assuming because he was faster than me, he's Scarf. So if he wants to go for Stone Edge, it's fine. I stayed in to go for this because... Because basically, if he locks himself into that, I can U-turn out later. As much as I loved offensive Landers in this game. Offensive, what's it called? Yeah, offensive Scizor. He should switch out. I mean, I'm going to risk this play even though it's pretty obvious, but he should go Ferrothorn there. So yeah, we risk our Scizor. I'm glad I made the play because now I get in Scizor once again. And I can just roost up as he goes Heatran. So we get up to free. I'm surprised he actually switched hard Heatran because the only thing I threatened you with was what? Superpower? But he goes hard Heatran. Which I can go out to Tyranitar for and just click Crunch. Doesn't matter if he has a Mega Evolved Mon. If he goes for Stealth Rock, that's fine. I literally click Bandit Crunch here and do massive damage to something. Yeah, and then Landers comes out too, which is Scarf, confirmed. So this Mon's going to take 10 million from that. I don't care if he Earthquakes here. I want to knock him out. I want to knock out his Landers. So we get rid of Landers. I don't have to be feared. Like, I don't have to switch out versus anything, which is why I made that play. And yes, I do lose a Heatran switching, but because he was Stealth Rocking his own Heatran, like, look at my own Heatran versus him. You can Power Up Punch all you want, buddy. That don't matter. Definitely didn't matter. Especially when I have a Kyurem Black here. Hello. Hello, my friends. I know he's going Ferrothorn, but I can't risk it with the fact that he's at 62%. How much do you do this, by the way? Ice Beam. I want an Ice Beam so badly. It's not even going to do enough. Like, I don't have to. Outrage is a smarter play. I don't care if he goes Ferrothorn. If he goes Heatran, I weaken that as well. So, and also Earthquake. I'm literally going to go out to my Earthquake Mon and then click Earthquake and get a kill. So, and because he went Heatran first and not Ferrothorn, I actually will be able to live every hit, especially because he Toxic instead of going for like Lava Plume or something. Why would you Toxic instead of going for Lava Plume? Toxic, Stealth Rock. And I'm making the Heatran play, I don't care. It's actually the wrong play, but yeah, I figured he'd be a more defensive set. So I get to click Earth Power here, knock out his own Heatran. Goes Hoopa, which is very smart as well. But I get to click Outrages, like I said, and then I'll be good to go. And his own Heatran dies to +6 Bullet Punch now, so we'll go Landers just to get off the... I guess this could be Z. I gotta be careful about Z, but we'll go Landers just to get off the Intimidate on him. Though it would have been nice for Lopunny, obviously. Oh, it turns out it's just a Psyshock variant. And Kyurem Black, here we go. Hello, Outrage is here. Outrage is now. Ferrothorn comes out, I get Recovery. Sack Heatran, I SD up and win. Like I said, I get Recovery with Scizor, or I get an SD up with Scizor and I win from there. So, like, I knock out Heatran, is what I'm trying to say. And he keeps Ferrothorn low as hell for me too. Ooh, hell yeah. Why would you go for Leech Seed and not just Gyro Ball? I'm locked in. I guess you get more recovery, but like, I guess I'm getting a little bit, maybe a little bit greedy. But I don't see a downside to this. Like, I don't see me losing this game. I don't. I really don't. Like, Scizor die. Does Heatran die? It should die. Max HP Heatran should die to this. I know I'm playing this really impatient-wise. Bullet Punch at +2. 11 to 14. I'm gonna Roost first. SD up so I can knock out Heatran. And just Bullet Punch sweep him. 21. Oh god, I messed up now, and that's why I'm actually mad at myself. Alright, so we go right out into our... I have Protect though, so I'm not worried about Lopunny. Like, I'll be fine versus Lopunny. Like, my own hero will win. But like, I messed up a little bit. Definitely. I got a little bit greedy, I guess. I got greedy on him, as Chris would say. So nice, he powered up my Lava Plume. Great. And I'll just click that Lava Plume right now on the Hoopa switching, which I'm hoping I hit. As we do, so we're going to be able to knock out Hoopa. Great, great, great. Lopunny can come out. It has to click High Jump Kick here. It literally has to click High Jump Kick here. Yep. There you go. Go ahead and take that 50-something%. And we sack Tapu Fini. As he crits me. That's fine. But I can go Scizor. Which is out of range, by the way, of High Jump Kick. I want that to be noted. Scizor. Lopunny's High Jump Kick did not knock me out. 46% max. I'm at 47, so it does not knock me out. As he goes Heatran. And all I gotta do is, I can always switch it on Lopunny. Basically, Lopunny has one switch left, so if he makes the Lopunny double right now, I get in Heatran anyway and I win, so I don't really care. Yeah, Taunt is fine. Like, Lopunny dies. I live every hit. Lopunny doesn't die to Stealth Rock, but I click Earth Power here. I knock him out. My Heatran wins in the end. And if he goes Ferrothorn, which was the correct mid-ground play, my Heatran still wins. Though it would be very lovely if it actually hit this Magma Storm, as we do connect. Nice. And again, Lopunny comes out, but Lopunny does die. And there's no point even messing around with this. Lopunny actually dies. So I don't care if he goes for Frustration. I don't care. I go for Bullet Punch with my Scizor. Basically, I made that play to ensure that Lopunny would go down. But I don't know. I got a little bit impatient in this game. I definitely did. High Jump Kick here did not knock me out, which is why I risked this Mon. And I'm definitely getting a little bit sloppy. And you know what? That's something I want you guys to learn from as well. Like, the hacks has definitely tilted me, so I will be going to bed after this game. I'm not going to get another game. I'm not going to risk it, especially because I'm playing very sloppily right now, and I don't like it. I'm usually a player that can play very late at night and be fine, but that Zygarde game definitely tilted me hard. And that's something you should do. If you're losing, take a break. Take a break. You'll be fine. Take a break. That's also why I don't like in this metagame running Heatran without any Earth Power, because at least with Earth Power he had a chance of winning. Like, whether it be a speed, obviously he used Spadef and it wasn't a speed tie or anything, but yep, that's game. So we are at 19. Oh, he's 2005. Really? Who was that guy? He was number 2 on the ladder. Thank you for your points, buddy. So we're number 24 on the ladder, and like I said, I'm gonna take a break now. I could probably make it, but it's not worth it. It's definitely not. I was definitely tilted by the Zygarde game. So we are 51-6, unfortunately. We went from 45-5 to 51-6. I don't even like some of these losses. So 57 games total at 1951 on the road on that climb to top 10. We're just a few points away, honestly. We're about 30-something points away, 34 points away from being tied with like 8, 9, and 10. Wow. But I hope you guys all did enjoy. Of course, feel free to leave a like if you did. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, friends.